Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Indeed, all praise is for Allah. We praise Him, seek His assistance, and seek His forgiveness. We seek refuge in Allah from the evil promptings of our souls and from our evil actions. Whosoever Allah guides, none can misguide, and whosoever Allah leaves to stray, none can guide aright. I testify that none has the right to be worshipped except Allah alone, having no partner, and I testified that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is his slave and his messenger. Dear beloved sisters, actually, I would like to start with you a bit hint about some points before starting speaking about substantive interpretation, where I want to analyze some points. Hopefully, inshallah, it will benefit you a lot. If we are trying to analyze ourselves, or if we are trying to discuss the reality of human beings, we will find that any human being is having the following points, or the following parts. Number 1, mind. Number 2, nafs. Number 3, heart. And the jawarih, the so-called limbs, other than the heart, limbs, hands, mouth, eyes, ears, anything other than the heart, the so-called jawarih, is a followers to the heart. Now please try to be with me a bit, because this instruction I'm discussing to you not only as a doctor, but also in order to understand actually what's going on. We have a mind. That mind is not any ordinary mind. I mean the mind which Allah makes a site for ilm and the knowledge. So the mind I am speaking about is the so-called aql al-rushd. That mind, Allah Jalla wa Ala make it as a site for knowledge, and Allah Jalla wa Ala make the human beings being honored by it, to be differentiated from any other creatures. The type of mind which is aql al-rushd, Quran spoke a lot about it, and Quran stimulate people to use it, and the Quran has raised the value of aql, mind, and he asked it for using it. So that kind of mind is the site for knowledge. And Quran stimulate and irritate and arouse people to use it. And you can return back to Surah Sabah and Surah Al-Anfal, where in Surah Al-Anfal he insults those who aren't Jews, and in Surah Sabah, ألا أعزكم, where in Surah Sabah he calls for using that kind of mind. So this is the aql. And number two, the nafs. Number two, the nafs. The nafs, or the soul, or the inside of the human being, this nafs is having the following characters. This nafs is having the following characters. It is mentioned in the Quran that it is the site of shahawat and hawa. It is the site for things you like, or things that nafs like, and it is mentioned in the Quran hawa nafs. Hawa nafs, what that nafs like. The nafs itself is bad. Originally it is bad. The original nafs ammara bisu. And that's why Allah Jalla wa Ala is saying وَأُحْضِرَتِ الْأَنفُسُ الشُّحْ. The greedy nafs has come. وَأُحْضِرَتِ الْأَنفُسُ الشُّحْ. So Allah Jalla wa Ala mentioned that this nafs, originally it is bad. Not only that, that nafs, if you live without polishing, without caring with, without preventing that nafs to do whatever she wants, the so-called in Arabic أرخيت لها العنان, يعني left without polishing or without prevention from doing what she likes, تفجر. And that's why Allah Jalla wa Ala said وَنَفْسٍ وَمَا سَوَّاهَا. And then he said قَدْ أَفْلَحَ مَنْ زَكَّاهَا. A person polishing his nafs is that person who succeeds. Succeed in what? In reaching Jannah safely. قَدْ أَفْلَحَ مَنْ سَوَّاهَا. So actually it is not polished. Because a person going to be patient in its polishing and in its caring with is the person who succeeds to reach safely. So now we have aql and we have nafs. Then we have heart. That heart is well known to be the king of all organs. That heart is the site where the nafs and the mind pours. So the heart is the king of all organs, and it is the site masab for aql and nafs. And he is the organ responsible for giving the decision. صاحب القرار. Let us return to Surah Al-An'am. ولتصغى إليه أفئدة الذين لا يؤمنون وليرضوه وليقترفوا ما هم مقترفون. So there is 3 stages. ولتصغى, to listen. After listening, وليرضوه, he will agree. وليقترفوا ما هم مقترفون. So he is going to do the deed, the action again. So there are 3 steps the heart is doing. Number 1, agree. يرضى. Number 1, listen. ولتصغى, listening. ولتصغى إليه أفئدة الذين لا يؤمنون وليرضوه, to agree about what she listened to. وليقترفوا ما هم مقترفون, then it is going to do the action. What makes the heart agree or not agree? This means that the heart is the site for pouring of the mind and the nafs. So the minds, not all the minds are intact and correct and stable. I mean, not all the minds are filled with haqq. So actually, the heart will be in a competition, in a struggle between whom? There will be a struggle between the aql and the nafs. The aql, which is aql rushd, I mean, that aql which Quran speak about, and the struggle is with the hawa nafs, and nafs what she likes. So this competition, there is a vice, or you can say as a table for discussion when there are group discussing a matter. On the table, sharers of the subject, whatever the subject is, are discussing according to the number, with or against, either with or against will succeed according to the number. So the voice, the heart will listen to is either the perfect, intact, correct mind, or the hawa nafs, whatever that hawa nafs is, which is usually not good. So accordingly, the heart is going to accept or not accept according to the struggle between the mind and the nafs. So what makes the heart agree will be translated into mashair, sensations. So iman, to believe, is considered feelings, mashair. The heart is feeling it. Again, iman For example, let us speak about finally, we are going to die. All of us know this fact. And all of us surely know that there is a grave each person is going to enter separately. I mean, we are going to enter the grave separately. Everybody knows, every proper Muslim knows this fact. It's okay? Is every Muslim, perfect Muslim, mu'min I mean, and not Muslim, I mean not hypocritic, is every true mu'min knowing that he is going to die, surely, and he will enter the grave separately. Our first step in entering the grave is that he will be asked, is it logic? I have this knowledge and I'm not preparing myself for? Or in another question, are all true Muslims preparing themselves for meeting the day? Or in another word, have you prepared the bag with you as any picnic, as any journey, as any travel you are preparing your bag for? Have you prepared your bag for such day? No. Why? Because we are not having mashair. We have just knowledge. Our iman is just knowledge. And it is not mashair. Ma'luma. And that's why the mind is inside the heart. Allah said, لهم قلوب لا يعقلون بها. Because the knowledge, المعلومة, ما تقر بصحته. What's the meaning? If I have a knowledge, this means that I am agreeing for that knowledge. If I really agree for that knowledge, I would translate it into mashair, feelings. If I translate the knowledge into mashair, the coming step is that my behavior will be changed. So what is the condition? The condition is that we have knowledge, many knowledges, but this knowledge does not move the feelings to be translated into actions. But this does not mean that we are insensitive, the so-called taballud. No. We have the knowledge. We are oriented that we are going to die. We are oriented that we are going to meet Allah one day. We are going to be asked. We know this. What is the cause for that? ألهاكم التكاثر. ألهاكم التكاثر. Reproduction or multiple increase. Multiple increase of anything. Not only offsprings, but everything. Till when? حتى زرتم المقابر. So, agreement or believing or saying the so-called iqrar, it's present. But to stimulate to be feelings, مشاعر, this is the lust. And the jawarih is following. In spite, Allah Jalla wa Ala has given us in our daily life everything to increase our iman by His generosity and by His soft attribute, لطف Allah Jalla wa Ala, وكرمه ومنه وإحسانه. He is giving us many things which should increase our iman. But we are living under ألهاكم التكاثر حتى زرتم المقابر. Now let us analyze this problem. Everything has three dimensions: طول, عرض, ارتفاع, length, width, depth. Okay, everything. In order to have a pyramid, which is a three-dimensional triangle, okay, or to have four dimensions of a rectangle or a triangle or a square, to make it 3 dimensions. Everything has 3 dimensions. Now let us analyze this in order to understand. If you are feeling thirst, you want to drink. This is one of the dimensions, the so-called al-bu'd al-dunyawi. I am thirst, I go to drink. While I'm drinking, this is bu'd dunyawi. Feeling thirst, you go and drink. There is another dimension, which is bu'd ta'abbudi. If you are considering yourself a true Muslim, you will start before drinking saying Bismillah. And after finishing, you are going to say Alhamdulillah. Most of us, maybe all of us, are standing at this point, which is remembering to say Bismillah, and on finishing say Alhamdulillah. This is bu'd dunyawi, and bu'd ta'abbudi, worshipping dimension, that I remembered to start saying Bismillah. With Allah's assistance, I'm going to drink, and then praising Allah that I finished my cup of water. But there is a third dimension you may not know. What is that? If you are feeling yourself thirst, you will remember that there is a day coming where all people are very thirsty. They are going out of their graves very thirsty. And there is a great beseem for Prophet Muhammad, who's going to give drink by his precious hands, who is going to drink will never feel thirst. حوض النبي يسقي بيده الشريفة شرب هنيئة لا يظمأ من يشرب بعدها. These feelings, the so-called مشاعر, while I'm just drinking the cup of tea, of water, is called البعد الأخروي, the hereafter dimension. These are sensations. While you are drinking, you are remembering the piscine of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. This will make you very patient in making everything you hear knowing Rasulullah did it. Sunnat Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Again, if you find one of the Muslims in trouble, and you realize that من فرج عن مؤمن كربة فرج الله عنه كربة من كربات يوم القيامة. This makes you having sensations while you are helping your Muslim brother, that there is a real trouble in the hereafter. You need assistance so that you will be helped there. مشاعر, sensations. These sensations are the true Iman. Again, when you are insulted from any, and then you say, I forgive, and remembering the hereafter dimension, saying, من يعفو يعفو الله عنه. A person who is going to forgive, Allah is going to forgive him. So you will remember, فمن زحزح عن النار وأدخل الجنة فقد فاز. Maybe by Allah forgiveness, I'll be from من زحزح عن النار وأدخل الجنة. Pushed from the hell to the paradise. Pushed. That's why, who is going to be affected? The true mu'min. So we are in real trouble. What is that trouble? Frozen feelings. جمود المشاعر. Certainty. Feelings of certainty. مشاعر اليقين. That I'll meet Allah one day without a translator, بلا ترجمان. Allah is going to speak to you, ask you, ما لهذا الكتاب لا يترك صغيرة ولا كبيرة إلا ما أحصاها. This is certainty. So Iman is certainty. ولكن الله حبب إليكم الإيمان وكره إليكم الفسوق والعصيان. So what's the problem? The problem is translating Iman into مشاعر, sensations. How can it be? How can it be by 3 actions. First action is reading Quran thoroughly with Tadaboor. Tadaboor كلام Allah جل وعلا. Reading, not just reading, but with Tadaboor. And Tadaboor from Dubur. Dubur is the end of the thing. So in order to understand the text, you are going to bring from the very beginning and reread. From the very beginning and reread. Got it? So, again, reading and rereading and rereading. This is the Tadaboor. To read, return back. Reading. Again, reading in order to understand. So think in what are you reading? Again, reading and rereading. Reading and rereading. So many times reading, you will start understanding. Understanding thoroughly. Understanding thoroughly. So, the first thing to reach sensations or مشاعر is تدبر كلام Allah جل وعلا. Understanding what is the meaning of reading Quran thoroughly. I'll give you one example. أتأمرون الناس بالبر وتنسون أنفسكم وأنتم تتلون الكتاب أفلا تعقلون. It's not for Israel. It's for me. It's for you. It's not for the scripture people. It's for me and for you. You are speaking about Iman. With that way, not any Iman. مشاعر أخروية, hereafter feelings. You are ordering people to be good, and you yourself reading Quran, and you are not changing yourself. أتأمرون الناس بالبر وتنسون أنفسكم وأنتم تتلون الكتاب. And then rejoin with ليس البر أن تولوا وجوهكم قبل المشرق والمغرب ولكن البر من آمن بالله. بر is آمن بالله. And then return back again. لن تنالوا البر حتى تنفقوا مما تحبون وما تنفقوا من شيء فإن الله به عليم. Minor thing you are going to spend, Allah is oriented by and rewarding with. Join these sentences together in order to understand that it is not a matter. It is not a matter of just reading Quran. And your jawarih is not going to translate what your heart is feeling with. So number 1, تدبر كلام الله. Number 2, تفكر. تدبر is going to reach with you تفكر. If you are, as these 3 verses I said it to you, join the verses, so tadabbur will make you pass to thinking, tafakkur in everything, especially, see, things happen to you yourself. Don't let Allah deeds pass unnoticed and you are not caring with. You are not saying to yourself that, oh, this action is from Allah to me in order to be oriented that I'm wrong in that matter. قراءة أفعال الله عز وجل. Not any action pass, you let it pass. Thinking that this is haphazardly. Nothing is haphazardly. Nothing is accidentally. Everything في كتاب من قبل أن نبرأها. Before happened, it's already written. So, الإيمان needs 3 matters. تدبر كلام الله. This is number 1. And number 2, تفكر in everything around you. And number 3, مشاعر أخروية, hereafter feelings. So, you should realize that you yourself is feelings. Don't throw to the right, don't throw to the left. The only problem all of us are meeting is attachment. تعلق other than Allah. And that's why thinking in al-bu'd al-akhrawi, thinking in the hereafter dimension, makes you treat the sincerity. So, the true meaning of Iman is grandiosity, sensation for Allah, ta'zim. So, Iman means to make Allah the greatest in your heart. And that's why Rasulullah is saying, من أحب لله وأبغض لله وأعطى في الله ومنع في الله فقد استكمل الإيمان. A person love for Allah, hate for Allah, give for Allah, prevent for Allah, he has completed his Iman. So don't say, actually I'm feeling myself having Iman. If you are saying I have Iman in Allah alone, having no partner in my heart, you will be tested. Immediately يأتيك الاختبار. In order to prove that your مشاعر is to him only, till you say رضيت بالله ربا. رضيت بالله ربا. I stop here. Just I sit with you in order to put these things to you, to realize that what I want actually from you to understand, to reach with you the so-called بعد أخروي or hereafter sensation, the so-called مشاعر. جزاكم الله خيرا، بارك الله فيكم. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك، أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت، أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.